Hello again, it's Mike the Gardener, and today I'm going to take you around the garden again, my front garden and back garden, to show you what needs to be done in terms of pruning and tidying things up to keep the garden looking good throughout the season. This beautiful Dahlia is Summer Night, or Nuit d'été, he said, showing off his French, and you'll see it is beginning now to get a bit crusty and dry on the back. So again, there's more buds coming up, so to increase the chances of these coming up, get in there with the secateurs down to the bottom of the stem. If you can see that there, a quick cut, away that comes, and then you'll see you have a bloom already coming up and another bud there waiting. So now that that other flower has been taken off, this will start to open up. This beautiful perennial here is Lychnis chalcedonica, or the Maltese Cross, and you'll see we have a specimen here which has gone over. All the flowers have gone and it's turning to seed. So again, with anything that's turning to seed where the flowers have gone, you're actually looking to take the secateurs and deadhead it, take it down to the bottom of the stem just by a leaf node and cut that off, to prevent the flower turning to seed, which detracts from the energy of the plant growing on again for next year. I'm a sucker for Penstemons. Who doesn't like a Penstemon? So whilst they're in flower, they're fantastic, but again, have another stem here where the flowers have gone and it's turning to seed. So again, so we can get more flowers from this stem, which we will do, take the secateurs down to the bottom of where it's finished flowering, just above a leaf node, give that a cut, and again, at some point in the next few weeks, you'll find new growth will actually start to appear. New flower buds will appear just in here in the leaf node. That's where the flowers are actually formed. We've all got a shady part of the garden tucked away somewhere, and this is mine, and this is where I keep my hostas. Now again, they've started to flower. Flowers are lovely, but when they start to go over, I personally think they start to look a bit sorry for themselves. So again, once the flowers start to droop and fade, take the secateurs and go down to the base of the flowering stem and snip that away. With any pruning, try and make sure that you can't actually see where you've cut. There's nothing worse than seeing bits of stem stuck up in the air. This is the hot and fiery Crocosmia lucifer, and I love growing this one with grasses. They just go together really, really well. Now again, if you look along the top of the stem here, you'll see the flowers are beginning to turn to seeds. Now this is one of the exceptions. I like to keep the seed heads on this. They're quite structural as you go into late summer. So personally, I leave those, but again, personal choice. If you wanted to take them down, it would be a case of following the stem down and cutting off at the bottom of the stem. But as I say, I quite like them where they are. Another exception to my rule is the stilbes. Again, these are starting to fade, and you'll see just around here we've got some lovely white ones which have also started to fade. But again, I like to keep these in place. They look quite structural, so I'm going to leave those. But again, same principle applies. If you don't want to keep them, taking the secateurs down to the bottom of the flowering stem, cutting away. But say, they're lovely, aren't they? Thanks for joining me on my quick tour around the garden. And as always, if you've got any questions about gardening or planting, you know where to find me on GardenTags. I'm Mike the Gardener. See you next time. Bye bye.